In a land far away, nestled between rolling green hills and whispered secrets of the wind, there was a quiet, shimmering lake. The water was so clear you could see the pebbles dancing at the bottom, and the air was always filled with the sweet scent of wildflowers. This lake was home to ancient, tall green trees that stood like silent guardians, their branches reaching up to touch the sky. It was a place of peace, a sanctuary untouched by the hustle and bustle of the world, and in the heart of this tranquil lake lived a creature of pure wonder, a beautiful magical swan named Syrah. Syrah wasn't just any swan. Her feathers were like spun moonlight, a brilliant pearly white that shimmered with an otherworldly glow. During the day, they caught the sun's rays and scattered them into 1,000 tiny rainbows. But it was at night that Syrah's true magic was revealed. As darkness fell, her feathers would begin to glow softly, casting a gentle, ethereal light across the still waters of the lake, making it look as if the stars themselves had come down to swim. The other forest creatures would often gather by the shore just to watch her, mesmerized by her silent, graceful dance under the moon. One bright, dewy morning, when the sun was just beginning to warm the earth, a lonely little girl named Leela found her way to the lake. Lila's heart was heavy with a quiet sadness. She had recently moved to a new village and hadn't made any friends yet. Her days were long and quiet, filled with a longing for someone to share her secrets and laughter with. She sat by the water's edge, her small shoulders slumped, and a single tear traced a path down her cheek. She dipped her fingers into the cool water and whispered to the ripples, "I wish I had a friend." She didn't expect anyone to hear, but her small, heartfelt wish drifted across the water like a dandelion seed on the breeze. From the center of the lake, Syrah heard it. More than that, she felt it. Syrah had a special gift. She could sense the feelings of others, especially the pure, innocent ache of a lonely heart. With a gentle push of her powerful feet, she began to float toward the shore, her movements so smooth and silent that she barely made a ripple. Lila looked up, her eyes wide with astonishment as the magnificent swan drew closer. She had never seen anything so beautiful. Syrah's glowing presence was warm and comforting. The swan stopped just a few feet away, her intelligent black eyes looking directly into Lila's, full of a kindness and understanding that needed no words. Lila felt a strange sense of calm wash over her, as if the swan was telling her everything would be okay. Then, with a slow, graceful flap of her enormous wings, Syrah performed a small act of magic. Tiny, glittering sparkles erupted from the surface of the water around her, dancing in the morning light like a swarm of miniature fairies. They fizzed and popped, creating a sound like tiny bells, and a few of them floated up to gently touch Lila's nose, tickling her for the first time in many, many days. A real, genuine smile spread across Lila's face, followed by a soft giggle. The sadness in her heart began to melt away, replaced by a feeling of pure joy and wonder. From that day forward, Lila's routine changed. Every morning, she would rush to the lake, her heart light with anticipation. And every morning, Sira would be waiting for her. Their friendship blossomed in the quiet magic of the lakeside. Sira, it turned out, was full of wonderful surprises. She would show Leela her magical wonders, each one more enchanting than the last. Some days she would create dancing lights above the water, little orbs of color that would twirl and spin to a silent melody that only they could hear. On other days, she would make the ripples in the lake sing, creating soft, harmonious tunes that soothed Lila's soul. And sometimes, when Lila was feeling particularly down, Sarah would pluck one of her own glowing feathers and let it float over to the little girl. The feather would pulse with a soft, warm light in Lila's palm, a tangible piece of magic that brightened even the cloudiest of days and reminded her that she was not alone. Through her friendship with the magical swan, Lila learned a valuable lesson. She discovered that kindness is a form of magic all its own. It was Sira's kindness that had reached out to her when she was lonely, and it was her own growing kindness that she started to share with others in her village. Soon, she found that making new friends wasn't so hard after all, because she carried the magic of kindness in her own heart. The glow of Sira's feathers and the sparkle on the water were beautiful, but the true magic was the friendship they shared, a bond that taught Lila that if you open your heart, you'll find that magic is all around you, just waiting to be found. Thank you for listening to our story today. We hope it brought a little magic into your day. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so you won't miss our next adventure. We'll see you again soon.